So I am having like this awesome, interesting day. I kind of like locked my keys in my trunk, and the trunk release button on the inside of my car doesn't work. So like, you don't even understand. Like, I tried to like peel the seat back and like, but it don't work like that. And then you look in the user manual for the car, like how to let the back seats down, because like I done had plenty of cars. I know there's a button around here somewhere. Why the seat release button in the trunk too? So I had to call the car people so they can come and unlock the trunk. As you can see, I'm just chilling in the car outside because my keys are in the trunk. But so yeah, so I'll take this time to, see what's good with y'all. But this morning, something just bit me. See? Being outside in nature or whatever. But and the sun is coming out because it was raining yesterday. As you can see, I am still scarfed and hat down. I am all natural and I just got my hair straightened. Sweetheart, boo boo. This $150 about to get all it's worth. No, and we ain't about to let this moisture get to it so it don't get like unstraightened. Like, yeah. But that's not why I came to y'all, well, outside of the fact, a lot of times we can have days planned and things just don't go according to how we supposed to. Because you don't even understand, like, I've done this before. But, like, when I pulled the seat back, I could see the keys and I could just get them. But when I closed the trunk, so I've been mindful of not doing that again. And so, but before I closed the trunk, there were no keys. So I don't know where I put them back there, but they back there somewhere. Or, the Lord was like, look, I need you to get this good word to these people. I'm just saying, sometimes, and it's not even frustrating. It's just the fact that, know that your days and your steps are ordered, And so, one thing, have you ever, like, been disappointed by people or leaders per se that you may, admire or look up to, to the point where I guess kind of frustrated, because they're not representing the expectations that you have, and you have to get that revelation that they are still human, that they are still people, and you got to give them just as much grace as God gives you, And I was in Psalms 119 this morning, and as you can see, I have plenty of time right now. So I'm just saying. So Psalms 119, verse 33, it says, teach me, O Lord, to follow your decrees, and then I will keep them to the end. Give me understanding, and I will keep your law and obey it with all my heart. Direct me in the path of your commands, for there I find delight. Turn my heart towards your statutes. Turn my heart towards your statutes, not statues. And not towards the selfish gain. Turn my eyes away from worthless things. Preserve my life according to your word. Fulfill your promise to your servant so that you may be feared. Take away the disgrace I dread, for your laws are good. How I long for your precepts. Preserve my life in your righteousness. And what I got out of this morning was that you're not supposed to be focused or keyed in on, particular people particular people, because a lot of times we try to mimic our life after what we see other people doing. We try to mimic in every realm, in the world and in the spiritual realm. We find leaders or people, and it's okay to, mimic maybe their lifestyle if they are living by the word, where my pastor loved to say, I live in a way where angels can reside in my house and not feel out of place, And And so, yeah, so like a lot of times we become discouraged because we are to the point where we are worshiping people. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Worshiping people in the fact that we're looking at, okay, what did they eat for breakfast this morning? Okay, so they ran, so they eat breakfast at so-and-so time, and then they go exercise at so-and-so time. Or we're to the point where we're trying to mimic what it is they're doing, and it comes off for us very unnatural. You know what I mean? Because, oh, I see so-and-so doing this. Oh, I see so-and-so bringing a real Bible to church now. They not using their iPad or their phone anymore or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, do you, and keep your eyes on God, because at the end of the day, God will show you what it is he needs you to do. He will direct your path. He will, and if you're listening, he will show you you'll hear his commands and do this the same way he told me to make this video for y'all while I'm sitting here waiting for the car people so I can get on my way. Like, Lord. But who am I to be rushing God like Slim? Like, he like, look here, sis, I got something I need you to do. I'm just saying. But yeah, like, don't have so much focus in what other people are. And at this social media day and time where everything is very visible, and I say visible with the squint eye because everybody knows that social media people are only going to post the highlights of their life. They're only going to post when the boyfriend is doing good. They're only going to post when the money is looking good. They're only going to post when they got the car that they want that's looking good. You know what I mean? Like, I've had so many cars. And when I say you can go through I've been on Facebook since like 2005, ever since I graduated high school. Yeah. So like, and then Facebook was, you needed an EDU to log into Facebook because it was only for people who were in college to keep up with your high school friends or whatever have you. And now everybody, grandma, auntie, and great auntie got Facebook. I'm just saying. But yeah, when it comes to your life, you should be asking God to teach you whatever it is that you need to learn in order to have a greater understanding of what it is you're supposed to get out of life, you know? I think a lot of us find ourselves in jobs and doing things that we don't necessarily do or don't want to do. But because we know or feel we need the money from this job, we're just sucking it up and just taking it, you know? And life isn't supposed to be like that, you know? And so if you're listening to the word of God and following his commands, he will direct your path. Like, the Lord is the truth, the way, the light, all that good stuff. So even when you find yourself at times in confusion or state of darkness, or where you feel like nobody is there, there's a passage I was reading this morning. Let me see if I can find it. Where sometimes you can feel like you're by yourself. Okay, so it says, I think this is David. I think it's David. But it says, my eyes fail. This is Psalms 119:82. My eyes fail looking for your promise. I say, when will you comfort me? There are so many times when we're going through things and we're trying to find, like, bruh, where you at? The Lord is who I'm talking about. It's like, where are you? Like, you know, like, why you letting me go through this? And it says, though I'm like a wineskin in smoke, I do not forget your decrees. How long must your servant wait? When will you punish my persecutors? The arrogant dig pitfalls for me, contrary to your law. A lot of times we have people who don't even know us, never had a conversation outside of where they know us from, but they run their mouth like this. Running their mouth. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about folks running their mouth tomorrow, though. So tune in. But like, seriously, like, people who, sometimes leaders who don't know anything about you, but the moment they hear your name, they think of something negative to say. But that says a lot about them. And and according to how you respond says a lot about you. So it says the arrogant dig pitfalls for me. Meaning the folks who think they like that, they done dug holes for you to fall into. Like that's just Zena. That's just Zena. What she say? Oh, okay. Bruh, I am telling you, the same people that's digging them pitfalls for you gonna be the same people running after you when they see how everyone else has raised you up, when they see how other people see you, when they see people speaking highly and talking mightily of you. And it's only because they don't know you. They don't know the God that reigns on the inside of you. So whatever it is they saying, whatever it is, the stigmata in their mind that they have of you, boo-boo. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just keep serving them the way you know because you're not serving them. You're serving God. And there's a difference, especially when it comes to ministry. When you're in ministry and you're serving under where God has placed you, you wanted to leave. And the Lord is like, no. And it's the people that are provoking you to leave. But God has said, my child, I've placed you here for a reason, a season, or however long I've put you here. But I need you to stay here, and I need you to serve me, because you're not here to serve them. Excuse my runny nose. I'm outside in this nature, and they still haven't gotten here yet, and I'm just waiting. But God has put you in this place. He's positioned you. He has positioned you in a place where he needs you to be. And the thing is, you don't necessarily need to know the reason. You don't necessarily need to know the date. You don't necessarily need to know the time frame of how long you're supposed to be there. But you need to serve the Lord like you know how. Because the thing is, if you find yourself serving people, you're going to be disappointed every time. You're going to find yourself in a place where you're just like, you know what? I'm changing ministries. I don't know. Because LaToya done got on my last nerve. And if she asked me to take the trash out one more time, I ain't never even seen her take the trash out. She over here supervising and whatnot. You ain't serving Minister LaToya. You serving the Lord. And so no matter how minuscule the task is, the only person you're responsible for is yourself. The only person's response you're responsible for is your own. The only person that you have any part, and Lord, I had my foot propped on the door and the door just opened up some more. But yeah, so you have to understand. It says, I'm continuing from Psalms 119. I'm on verse 86 now. All your commands are trustworthy. Help me, for men persecute me without cause. So the people that you talking about, the people that are talking about you, y'all over here persecuting each other with no real reason for why. But when we're talking about going back from 85, the arrogant who are digging pitfalls for you, those people who are persecuting you, who have no reason to because they don't know you, but all that is drawing that red bullseye to what is being magnified within them. Because at the end of the day, what comes out of your mouth when it comes to, relaying how you feel about other people, what comes out of your mouth is what is inside of you. It's just a reflection. That's all it is. I just want to finish up this little section right here. And it says that they almost wiped me from the earth, but I have not forsaken your precepts. They almost wiped me from the earth, meaning sometimes we'll stop coming to church because of so-and-so talking about us, and so-and-so telling these lies, and so-and-so telling these lies, or so-and-so took something you said like this and expanded it into something you didn't even say, or something that you used to do that you no longer do, and now you hear, you heard so-and-so, because for them, that makes coming to church exciting for them. And instead of coming to ask you directly about whatever it is they have some type of interest in, they don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? Like, so don't allow anything they say to persecute you, to wipe you clean from the earth, to allow you to stop coming to church, to allow you to stop serving in this ministry. Preserve my life according to your love, and I'll obey the statutes of your mouth. The thing is that as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and serving where you know the Lord has placed you to serve, you ain't got to worry about nothing else. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. And as I just got a text message saying that, oh, so-and-so is on the way. They'll be to you with the keys. Y'all, it's hot. It ain't even really hot. It's humid. That's why I'm glad I got this little bundle of joy going on right here, because my little hair just would have been frizzed up. But yeah, so that's all I got for y'all today. It has been love and joy and blessings. And until next time on tomorrow's adventures of Awakening Within, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.